Presentation. For the presentation, we allotted 10 marks. For clarity, we allotted 10 marks. Fluency, 10 marks. Value point, 10 marks. And pronunciation, 10 marks. Altogether 50 marks. These are the criteria for the competition. And for each competitor, we will be given 2 chances. When they pick up for the first time, if the competitor feels not comfortable with the first, and he or she will be given another chance, and the competitor will speak either of the 2 topics he or she pick up. And duration for the speech is given 3 minutes. After 2.5 minutes, the warning bell will be given. And after 3 minutes, final bell will be given. After final bell, even if the speaker continue speaking, that part will not be allotted mark. So these are the rules and regulations for extempore speech. And I'd like to request the in charge of extempore speech to arrange the paper and the timekeeping. One of our in charge is requested to do the needful. So let me call out the first competitor. Okay, all the competitors will come and pick one topic from the board here, and they will come up on the stage and give the speech on the stage. Now let me call the first competitor, Marina Lini N.
Fathers, sisters, teachers, and to all the audiences present here on this auspicious day. I'm Bernardi Nomekabam of Class 10E, representing Blue House. I'll be speaking on the topic, good handwriting. Who doesn't like a good handwriting? A handwriting that is good attracts attention, and it will really leave a good impression on people if we just show them how good our handwriting is at first glance. A handwriting is a very necessary part in our examination as well. It helps us to score good marks for a professional. It helps them to get more jobs. Good handwriting. Good handwriting is a must to have when we are in our examination halls. A good handwriting helps people to increase their confidence also. There's an old saying that handwriting expresses the personality of the person. We can understand the personality, temperament, and behavior of a person just by looking at the handwriting of a given person. Handwriting also helps them to achieve self-confidence. When they know themselves that they have good handwriting, they remember that once they see my writing, they'll say, I'm good at it. And when they just made a job interview also, they just saw them how they have done, and it just helps them to get all over their confidence and just make them believe in themselves. A good writing is really necessary. There are people who are really gifted in good handwriting from a young age, and those who are not gifted, but they should not feel burdened or overwhelmed by the news that they don't have a good handwriting. They can improve their handwriting by like constant practice. It really helps them. So we should not feel discouraged just by knowing that we do not have a good handwriting. I'd like to conclude my topic here. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mrinalini. Next, we have Lanchindi of 9B, roll number 74, representing Greenhouse. Let's welcome Lanchindi on the stage.
Greetings everyone. Respected Father Principal, Vice Father, Headmistress, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Nandu B1K class 9A and I'm representing Greenhouse. And today I'm going to speak about the topic speaking English. Speaking English is necessary for students. Speaking English helps us in traveling around the world as every country, like English is an international language. As we speak English, it can help us to do well in exam also. English is the third most spoken language in the global, and speaking English is necessary for everyone. I sincerely appreciate your time and attention for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Lanchindi. Next, we have Veronica of class 10B, roll number 71, representing Great House. Let's welcome Veronica on the stage.
With the permission and consent of the respected jury members and judges, I want to introduce myself. I'm Lalapun Veronica of class 10B, roll number 71, representing Red House. And today, in my hand, I have a very beautiful topic, Idul Fitr. So, within this short period of time, I figured out some skeletons about this topic. First of all, Idul Fitr. Idul Fitr is a festival celebrated by the Muslims. As you know, it falls on the second lunar of the ninth lunar of the Islamic calendar. Usually, it is celebrated by the Muslims, and the family members celebrate it by calling it to a feast. They usually greet each other by saying Assalamualaikum. Sorry.
Thank you, Veronica. Next, we have Suresh Maino of class 10D, roll number 28, representing yellow. And this, after this, Prithya cases, you get ready for the next. Now we have Suresh Maino. Suresh Mailong, 10D, roll number 28, representing Yellow House.
Very good morning to one and all present here, respected Father, Father Stephen Tata, Vice Father, Father Nicholas Kamai, Sister Henry Swiss, Sister Rita, Father George Linting, respected judges, Sir Dewey, Sir GT. I'm Swiss Marvin of class 10D representing Yellow House. Will be. Sorry, Father. I'm Father, can I start from the beginning? A very good morning to one and all present here, respected Father, Father Stephen Tauchan, Vice Father, Father Nicholas Kamai, respected judges, namely Sir Dewey, Father George Meeting, Sir BK, Sister Henry Swiss, Sister Amrita, sisters, teachers, and all my classmates. I'm Suresh Marvin of class 10D representing Yellow House. Would like to express my sincere gratitude for letting me to speak on this extempore speech on the topic afforestation. Afforestation is the planting of trees or seeds in large scale so as to increase the forest cover area. As we know the advantages of afforestation, though I'm going to list some. Afforestation. Afforestation increases greenery. As you all know, afforestation increases the greenery of forests and it also maintains the conservation of trees in the forest. And also we can get many valuable products from forest. As we all know, afforestation is needed. It's much needed because deforestation overcomes afforestation. Now I'm going to lay down some points about deforestation. Deforestation leads to effect in the hydrological cycle. In hilly areas, deforestation leads to landslides. Deforestation mainly is caused by overpopulation due to shifting cultivation, due to use of woods for making boxes, furniture, railway sleepers, etc. So, as we all know that our Mother Earth, which has given life to us, is nearing its day. So, it's our duty to protect our Mother Earth. How can we protect? I'll suggest one thing. That is, we can protect Mother Earth by stopping the destruction caused by deforestation. As we all know that deforestation causes a lot of effects on us. And I'm suggesting that once you plant a tree each, and you can just reduce some effects of deforestation and can minimize the effect of global warming mainly. As we all know, planting a tree is simple than reversing deforestation. Deforestation is the main problem here in Manipur too, and also in many parts of India. We can just protect forests by declaring some areas as reserve forests, or in the forms of national parks, in the form of sanctuaries, biological reserves, etc. Or we can just organize afforestation programs, and we need the support of the public. Without support of the public, how will we just get the success on the fruits of afforestation? We need the success of the public. What I want to conclude is, all must have the responsibility to plant a tree each and just make our planet Earth, which has given birth to us and life to us, a very good planet and to maintain its greenery. Thank you, one and all present.
Thank you, Suresh Mailong. Next we have the next competitor, a Patriots KSH, class 10A, number 61, representing Blue House. Let's welcome Patricia. And next, England, you are informed to get ready.
Shoes too.
A very good morning to you all. First and foremost, I'd like to give my utmost respect to the respected judges, fathers, sisters, teachers, and to you all, my dear friends in the audience. I am Patricia of class 10E, roll number 61,
and I'm here today as one of the representatives of Blue House for this inter-house extempore speech competition. I'm very thankful for this opportunity. Now, my topic is climate change. We all know what climate change is. Climate change is a natural process which has been happening since the earth was formed. But now the climate change has been aggravated by human activities like deforestation and use of carbon monoxides, carbon dioxides, etc. We know changes in the climate affects us, so the ecological balance is also affected. Now many animals are on the verge of extinction because of climate change. For example, due to the melting of ice in Antarctica, polar bears are at the risk of extinction and deforestation. As we need forest products for various industries, deforestation is at a large scale and it affects the natural habitats of many animals. Besides that, it also affects the temperature of Earth, and it has made temperature higher in the past few years. Besides this, climate change also affects us humans more than we know about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Teacher. The next competitor is England of class 10C, row number 10, representing Greenhouse. And Justina, you are informed to get ready for the next.
Greetings everyone, respected father, sisters, headmistress, teachers, respected judges, and my fellow schoolmates. I am England Islam of class 10C, representing Greenhouse. My lucky topic for today is examinations. So, examinations is a real test of a student's knowledge and how far does a student understand. It is as important as it is, because if an examination is not done, then we cannot know how far a student's knowledge has expanded and how far a teacher can impart his knowledge to a student. So, an institutional without an examination is meaningless. Students, on the other hand, not trying to learn, not wanting to learn is expand his knowledge, so they try to cheat on examinations like looking at others' copies, using unwanted fair means. So we need to protect from this, and examination should be conducted fair and easy, because every student has his own capacity and knowledge, and examinations should not be only in written form. It should be in oral form also, because students who can write perfectly in written can also be deficient in speaking. So no matter what, examination is required. It is required, as I said earlier, for testing a real knowledge of the students. And students should come prepared not to use unfair means. So examinations is important. Thank you, judges, and thank you one and all.
Thank you, England. The next competitor is Justina, class 80, row number 54, representing Greenhouse. Let's welcome Justina on stage. 3 key cards are pulled. We are informed to get ready for the next.
First of all, I'd like to convey my respect to our principal, vice principal, dear jury members, teachers, sisters, and my dear brothers and sisters. I'm Justina Lysom of class 8D, roll number 54, representing Red House. Today, I would like to speak about the topic, my daily routine. As every day, I wake up in the early morning at 5 a.m. And then I went to toilet to brush and wash my face and feet. And then I go for a walk in the fresh air. Then after coming back, I come back and study for an hour. Then I dress up for my school and had my breakfast. Then I went to school, my bed. And then Sorry, thank you one and all.
Thank you, Justina. The next competitor we have is Kritika Chakulbam of class 10D, row number 50 of Yellow House. Let's welcome Kritika Chakulbam. Next, Nanpegi Kondoja, we are informed to get ready.
A very good morning to one and all present here, respected judges, principal, vice principal, headmistress, sisters, teachers, and to you all, my friends. I, Kritika Chakulbam of class 10D, representing Yellow House, would like to express my sincere gratitude for giving me the opportunity to speak on this Extempore auspice on this Patriots Day event on the topic My Aim in Life. Everyone has aim in life. Without an aim, everyone doesn't know what he or she wants to do in his life. A boat without a ruler is like a boat which cannot be rowed. My aim in life is to be a pilot. I chose this profession because of my love for aviation. I had started loving this aviation since my 7th grade. This profession is very very good for me as I love to travel the world and look all the heritage monuments and other things. A pilot is not easy to be found. It takes a lot of money to become. Just for training, it costs about 1.1 crore. And just for a middle class like me, it is very tough for me to get this type of job. And it is very difficult for me. Like for being a pilot, about 5 exams has to be taken. And if we don't get this 80% in this type of exams, I will not be selected. And in order to get this flying school, I need to work hard. And the reason for choosing my aim as pilot is because I want to show my parents that I can do what I want and make them feel proud. Like I can roam with them all over the world just in free and help them and I want to make them feel proud of me for having me as her daughter. So I choose this as my profession. Thank you one and all.
Thank you. Next competitor is Nanpegi Kondoja of class 9D, row number 24 of Blue House. Let's welcome Nanpegi Kondoja. Tinky, you are informed to get ready. Nanpegi Kondoja. 90, 24, representing Blue House.
Good morning to all you who are present here. And first of all, greetings to the respective judges here, fathers, sisters, teachers, and my dear brothers and sisters. My name is Nachoba Kontomzam and I am from class 9D, roll number 24. Unfortunately, my topic is going to be about mobile phone. So what is mobile phone? Mobile phone is the means of communication that is popular nowadays. And many people have interaction with mobile phones these days. And now, there are many goods and bads about mobile phones, or say merits or demerits about mobile phones. Now, talking of the merits of mobile phone, we shall take up that it is the fastest means of communication now. So for example, we can communicate with people over huge distances in terms of seconds. In the fields of social media, we can interact with people and communicate with them. And with the help of the internet, students can also learn about their topics that they have doubts about. And with the increasing population, there's also the need of internet because there are many religions, traditions, cultures in the society and we need to learn about them. And this internet acts as a platform for us to learn about the world. And for students, it is very important because internet is a very important thing and it can also spoil us. So we should use it at the best of internet. And we have seen that there are many mobile games these days, and this is because of the development of internet. And we should play these mobile games too, because it increases our IQ, it also sharpens our reflexes. And now internet is very addictive, so we should use it at a necessary. We should use it when it is necessary. So with this in mind, I would like to conclude that mobile phone should be used only when it is required, when it is necessary, because it's an important thing. So with this, I would like to conclude my topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. John. The next competitor is Dinky of class 10E, roll number 42, Greenhouse. Let's welcome Dinky on the stage. Next, Carla, you are informed to get ready.
Greetings everyone, respected Reverend Father Principal, Vice Principal, Sister Headmistress, other sisters, judges, my dear teachers and schoolmates. I am Dinky Sanasam of class 10E, roll number 42, representing Greenhouse. Luckily, I am here to speak about the topic games and sports. Games and sports are a really important part of our life. There are many games like football, volleyball, basketball, and indoor games like badminton, chess. Games are really important for our health. Without games, we will be unhealthy. We can also go in the game field if you don't want to. There are many games sport persons from our Manipur like Mirabai Chanu and Mary Kom who participated in the Olympics and brought medals. Thank you, Wanyang. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Dinky. The next competitor is Starla of class 10B, roll number 67, representing Greenhouse. Let's welcome Starla on the stage. And Tennyson Anamba, you are informed to get ready for the next.
Good morning, everyone. Principal, Vice Principal, Sister, teachers, and respective judges. I am Starla from class 10B. Today, I am very privileged to speak on the topic good habits. Habits are something that we do subconsciously and something that we do that is interesting and very interesting and enjoyable to us. As a student, we are the youths. We can develop new habits because we are a student, and as a student, I would like each and every one of us to develop good habits. To develop good habits, we must listen to our parents, teachers, and everyone that has been guiding us to lead a future that has a bright and happiness. Good habits. So some of the good habits that as a student we can follow is to read. Not only just our books that we learn in school, but we can learn other stuff as well. Reading novels that has been written by many famous novelists and writers can be very useful to us, and it will be very helpful to us in our future lives and in other states of life as well. And the second good habit that I want every one of us to have among us is to help each other. We can help each other, and then by helping each other in study especially, I think as a student, we should help and then help in our academic studies, and so at our final exams and all, we can do our best. So this is the cooperation that I want every one of us to do. Thank you one and all. By saying this, I would like to conclude my topic.
Thank you, Ms. Stella. The next competitor we have is Tennyson Arambam of Class 10D, row number 68 of Yellow House. Let's welcome Tennyson Arambam. And Arambam Singh Pei Nanba, you are informed to get ready.
First of all, I would like to wish a very warm good morning to everyone present here, most importantly to our honorable judges, respected principal, vice principal, headmistress, sisters, teachers, and to you all, my dear brothers and sisters. Today, I, Tennyson Arambam of Class 10D, representing Team Yellow House, would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to stand here on this stage in front of all of you and to participate in this extempore speech competition. So my topic today is duty of a student. So first of all, I would like to remind you that children like us who come to school have duties. So duties, what are the duties of a student? According to me, a student should follow their routine well and the duty of students. Students are supposed to work hard for their exams. As we can see in our previous exam, in our first term, the students did not work hard enough and their marks were not that good, and we were all told that we should be working hard for our next exam. So when I remember the duty of the students, I want the students to be responsible and do their homeworks regularly. They should remember to do their homeworks and not forget telling lies to their teachers, saying that they have forgotten. And these are all the excuses that we the students make to make up for our inability to do our homework. Nowadays, students are neglecting their duties regularly on a daily basis. This is not a good sign because a student should not be neglecting their duties. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jenison. Next competitor is Arambam Singhenganba of 9B, roll number 1, Blue House. Let's welcome him on the stage. Next, Amrika. Get ready for the next.
With the permission of the respected judges, let me introduce myself. I'm Singhenganba, class 9B, roll number 1. And I have the topic mobile games. Mobile games is now played by all the adults and the teenagers. Mobile games have advantages and disadvantages. Mobile games is affected the health of a child. It can become an addiction, or it can harm our eyes, and it can also harm our health. But people are playing mobile games. But people can earn money from mobile games. In YouTube, there are so many channels which are getting so many views and subscribes, and people are earning money from mobile games. But some people are using it in
bad ways by playing it every day and all the time, by not eating food properly, and by playing it every day, it becomes addiction. So we have to aware from that. People can take it goodly by playing it to refresh our mind from a study of 2 or 3 hours. We can take it to refresh our mind by playing 4 or 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, senior member. The next competitor is Amrika. Amrika of class 10D or 39, representing Greenhouse. Next, Paurangini. Get ready for the next.
Greetings everyone, respected Reverend Father, Vice Principal, sisters, judges, teachers, and my fellow mates. I am Amrika of class 10D, representing Greenhouse. Luckily, I am here to speak on the topic newspaper. Newspaper is a means of transferring information from one place to another. There are different articles in newspaper. There are different articles in newspaper. The front article is all about current affairs. The remaining articles and the remaining pages we can include topics like we can include articles about us, and we can share our feelings and thoughts in newspapers. We can also include topics. We can also include topics about games and sports in newspapers. Moreover, students should read newspapers and newspapers available in different languages, and students can read newspapers in different languages to improve their knowledge about the specific language. Thank you very much for being here with me and listening to my speech, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Amrika. The next competitor is Norangini of class 10E, number 60 of Red House. Let's welcome Norangini.
First of all, I would like to pay my due respect to fathers, sisters, teachers, and the most respected jury members. Also, a very good morning and warm welcome to everyone present here. I am Farangini Karibam of class 10E, number 60, representing Red House of this event Extempore speech. And the topic in my hand is school library. A library is a place where many books, different kinds of books, files, periodicals are collected and kept. And our school also has a medium library where different kinds of books are available, and we used to read books of different genres, and I especially like to read books of suspense and crime genres. And our school has a beautiful trend of when we have our library class, our teachers are when we read our books. After we finish reading our books, our teachers used to ask what we have read and what have we learned after reading the books. And I think it's a very good thing to do, because we have learned something from reading the books aside from our academics. And education is not only about academics, the books we study in our schools, classes, but it's also about our behavior. It's also our behavior and good habits, and many are there more to education. And a school having a library is a very good thing. And thank you.
competitor. The last competitor is Justina of class 7A, row number 65, representing Yellow House. Let's welcome Justina to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Justina Ahedam, studying in the 7th standard, representing Yellow House. At the very beginning, I thank the Almighty for this glorious moment. And I would also like to convey my regards to the respected judges, principal, vice principal, headmistress, sisters, and teachers. It's my pleasure to stand here, and I'm very glad to get the opportunity to speak on the topic Christmas. Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, held every year on 25th of December. Besides, as a cultural and religious celebration, we all celebrate it with joy and happiness. As we know that the month of December is cold. The coldness even gives us a cozier vibe. And families share their gifts and meals to their families, their own families, and to other poor kids. And the most important, strangers also share, that is smiles. In conclusion, this is the biggest festival of Christians, but it doesn't mean that all religions can't celebrate it. If we want to celebrate, we can celebrate it. This celebration awakes the spirit of happiness and joy in all the religions. So Christmas is the festival of joy, nostalgia, and generosity. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you all the competitors, and thank you respected judges for your cooperation, for making this competition a successful one.